Hello everybody, this is Kyle with more of the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta 2017 Charity Run Round 2. As always, links in the description will take you to the 4-Job Fiesta website where you can leave a donation with Child's Play Charities. If you do so, please leave a comment down below letting me know you did so. Also in the description, you'll find a link to my friend Eisen's channel. He's doing a run this year. It will not be televised, to the best of my knowledge. Nonetheless, go over there and show his channel some love. Yeah, it turns out all I had to do this whole time was go down there. Now, before I proceed any further, I looked it up, and to the best of my knowledge, the only enemy that has Mighty Guard is that stingray, and it is indeed confusable. At least according to that, it mentions confusing him to get him to do that. It's like, oh, control him or confuse him. So apparently I just didn't do it hard enough. Likewise, there was one more gold hairpin, but I missed it. I could steal it from Go-Go. I don't need it that badly. I want it, but I don't really need it. So here's the final lithograph. Fee was mentioning something about being able to skip Leviathan. Like, apparently I just don't have to fight him. She's like, I fought him for shits and giggles in my first run. She did mention that I'm the first person she knows of this year that fought Bahamut that she saw. But then again, you gotta consider I had a summoner. It's kind of necessary. Oh, so yeah, I could have skipped him. But why? Why would I skip him? Oh, fuck, that's a good reason why. Alright, first off, let's goal him up. Secondly, let's level song, because why not? I need to get in the habit of doing this. Navi just appointed me the hero of Rhyme. I love that. It's a fun, stupid little song. We're gonna White Wind even though I don't need to. Because again, I need to get in the habit of doing that. And we're just gonna Bahamut the living shit out of you. Once Leviathan is down, the only thing I really have left to do is get Odin, which I will make one final attempt at doing. I don't need Odin, so if I can't get him, I can't get him. You know, I'll save outside the thing. We'll just make a run of it, you know. Actually, I won't save outside of it, but you get the idea. It's not a requirement really for me to get Odin. If I get him, that's awesome. If I don't, shit happens, you know. I'm never gonna use him beyond, you know, the thing. Oh no! We're healed. Except for Ferris, who blocked it like an idiot. Yeah, we're just gonna Mega Flare him to death, but he can't hurt us. Even with his ridiculously powerful physical attacks, Golem's kinda got my back in that regard. We're just gonna Mega Flare him until he stops moving. That is going to be a pattern you'll notice for the rest of the game. That is pretty much my strategy for everything. Mega Flare till it stops existing. How many hit points do you have, sir? A lot, apparently. But yeah, before getting too deep into the end zone, assuming I even start that in this video... Oh, I've got 2 reflect rings now. Thank you! But yeah, before getting too deep into this, into the end zone, I'm going to try, probably on screen, one more time to get Mighty Guard. I might even do it now. Fuck your bear. I need not your bear. and concern myself with such triviality as a bear. See, bears are just trivialities that I don't need to worry about. So yeah, we're gonna try it now, actually, which means I'm gonna fire up... Actually, it doesn't really matter what other abilities I turn on, because Mighty Guard is a full party thing, so if it hits Ferris, it hits all of us. You know? Or rather, if it hits all of us, it hits Ferris, and Ferris is the one that needs to be hit. So we're gonna try to get Mighty Guard. Shouldn't be too hard to run into one of these things. They're not that uncommon. That's not to say they're common, because they are not. But it's not like, say, trying to find a Chimecho in Pokemon Ruby. You know, it's doable. Yep, this looks like the area that I need to be in. I'm just gonna roam around here for a little bit, wait for it to run into me. I need to get my weapons, too. I'll try this first. Mighty Guard is not indispensable, but it's really something I'd rather have. Because it's one of those super awesome spells. Apparently it casts, like, Protection, Shell, Float, and Regen, I want to say, are the other ones? I'm gonna target this one and try and confuse. I just need to confuse one of them, but I don't see that happening, honestly. Yeah, these things have apparently a lot of hit points, so don't worry too much for their safety. They're pretty tanky. As long as one of them lives, we should be okay. But yeah, if I confuse just one of them, just one, that's all I need. Just one of them to cast Mighty Guard on us, then we're golden. Everything is cool. Okay, now, I could have sworn they had a lot more hit points than that, according to the thing. Oh well, it doesn't matter. As long as I can confuse it. As long as this is in fact the stingray that I'm supposed to be confusing. Watch, this is probably the wrong one. You know, in hindsight, I really should bring a lot more people with Alluring Air. And give this guy a couple more turns and then just kill him at that point. You know, we'll just let this play out as it does. Alright, let's get the songs out. Sing! Everybody sing! We're getting rid of that damn ring. I'm done with that ring. The ring doesn't need to be a thing anymore. Okay, you need to sing. You need your good staff. You need to get rid of that fucking ring. You're good. You need to sing. You need that awesome staff that does so much damage. And you need your shoes, and you also need your shoes. Because we're done with Leviathan for now. We're not going to need that again until we get Tiamat or Twintanya or whatever the fuck it is that casts all the goodies at me. And that won't be until, like, the final spot before the actual end zone itself. cool. No, no, not Requiem. Not this time. And we'll keep them all alive just because the more of them are alive, the more chances this has to work. Oh, White Wind, just to keep us topped off. I am gonna look this up though, the blue magic thing. Let's go to GameFAQs.com. Pause this just for a moment, long enough to do this search real quick. Come on, where's my fucking searchity bar? Ah, there we go, search. Not fantatty, fantasy. Because, see, the problem is, I'm kind of working with the Final Fantasy II names, and the name for this in Final Fantasy, or not 2, but the Final Fantasy V PlayStation version, which calls them stingrays. Where's Mighty Guard? Where the fuck is Mighty Guard? No, it specifically does what stingrays. So yeah, these are not the things I want. Fuck them then. That would explain why they had so little health comparatively. So yeah, these are apparently confusion proof. Let me check a thing. Are these undead? They look undead. They are not undead. They should be. Now, bear with me, people. It's been a long time since I played this game and saw what the actual stingray enemy looks like. A lot of names have changed hands, so, yeah, how was I supposed to know? They look like stingrays. Demon stingrays. But that looks like something that Final Fantasy V in PlayStation would have called a stingray. How was I to know? So you know what? We're gonna... They are apparently in this ocean area. But I want to get my weapons first. As soon as I remember where the hell that is. Huh. If I'm reading the map right, and I almost guarantee I'm not, I should be right there. I'm not reading this right. Oh, shit, I was reading that right. Just not the way I thought I was. Okay, let's get these last 6. For the record, I'm going to have to do this twice, which is set a lithograph, grab 3, set a lithograph, grab 3. Okay, so let's do that. Let's set a lithograph, grab 3 weapons. Let's grab this. Fire Lash. Yeah. Don't need it. Getting it anyway. Ah, Yoichi's bow. That thing was just stupidly good in the last run. For those who didn't watch my last run, first off, shame on you. Second off, the fun with Yoichi's bow, it is the second strongest bow, attack-wise, in the game. But it is so much better than the actual strongest because it has an obscenely high, like 50% or more crit rate. Like, literally every other shot is a crit. That's not even exaggeration. Go back and watch my footage. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's get those last 3. I really think there should have been more fanfare for getting all of these. So now that I know that that is in fact the incorrect stingray, I can now focus on getting the correct stingray, and hopefully getting his fucking stingray. Yeah, that sounds like a thing I should do. So yeah, I might have Mighty Guard going into this after all. Also, I totally need to turn my timer back on. I minimized the thing in disgust. Yeah, okay, here we go. And the final weapon. Holy Lance. I almost promise that I can't equip any of these 6 weapons. I have my doubts about 1 or 2 of them, but for the most part I think I've gotten all the ones I can equip already. Hold on a second. It's gonna drive me nuts. Alright. For anyone wondering what that was, I have an almost obsessive-compulsive thing towards my finger and toenails. Like keeping them trimmed and whatnot. Which I can deal with it if they're long, though it will drive me nuts throughout the day. But what does fuck with me pretty badly, what's the fire lash was the other one. Yeah. Is you'll get, I think it's called a hangnail, where part of the nail just kind of juts out and catches on things. And if that occurs, it will literally consume a portion of my brain until I get it dealt with. And I just had one of that on my toe. So I had to clip it now, or it was going to bother me throughout the rest of this. And I chose to deal with it before it became a problem. That would have derailed my commentary entirely like it's doing now. Oh, maybe there is some fanfare to this. I wonder what that's in regards to. Oh. Well, isn't that handy? Let's actually just save real quick. Try to find a stingray. Got 12 minutes to find a stingray. So yeah, that's the other thing that was throwing me. I'm like, are these the correct stingrays? Because the thing I saw in GameFAQs was also calling them stingrays. And usually GameFAQs defaults to like the latest names. And it was mentioning them having like 30,000 hit points or something. I'm like, that's not 30,000. Maybe they meant 3,000. You know? But that seems like someone was saying, yeah, it's kind of weird they have more hit points than some of the endgame enemies. Those things did not strike me as fitting that description. What's near here? That's near here. I just want to see what this place is called to make sure to double, triple, quadruple fucking check that I'm in the right place. Carwin, yeah, this is the area. It said in the area near Carwin, so that tells me that I am, in fact, here. I mean, it said near walls, but I've fucked up simple instructions like that before, like, find an enemy called Stingray. Oh, these Corbits are Stingray shaped, they must be the Stingray. No, dumbass, those are Corbits. Rest assured, whether I get this on screen or off, now that I know it's possible, now that I know they are confusable and are not in fact Corbits, I will get Mighty Guard. It's too good to pass up, and it trivializes one of the bosses I can fight. The Beholder-looking thing, which I may have shown off in my last year run, but not this year because I didn't have any spells, The beholder-looking thingy apparently will cast a gravity spell constantly and exclusively if one of your people is floating. And if they have a wall ring on or otherwise casting reflect upon them, it will bounce off and he will just keep doing it until they come down. And since he can't get them to come down, his entire attack pattern will be waylaid trying to get me back on the ground. So yeah, I kind of want that spell just for that. Plus, I want to beat X-Death. It sounds really stupid considering I've done it twice already. This will be the third time, and the second time this year, in fact. But I mean, I want to have a video where I march into X-Death and fight him and beat him and we're just done. That's so much to ask. That's all I want. I want a fight with X-Death that's just trivialized. I want a stupid fight. I want a fight where I walk in and bitch slap X-Death and credits roll. It's stupid and selfish, but I want that. I deserve that. For charity. Seriously, I actually spent money on this one. I spent a whole $4. Yeah, I know. Here's hoping next year I'll have a job and I can contribute actual money. Like, hey, if I complete a run, I'll give them $100 kind of thing. You know? Do not expect me to do Berserker risks. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. If I get people who legitimately pledge money for it, I will do Berserker risk next year. As in, like, hey, I'll do $50 for every Berserker you end up with. You know? And don't worry, I won't actually go in and go, oh, here, let me just spend $1 to change to Berserker. Although, to be fair, you could you could follow me on Twitter and see if I do something underhanded like that. But I mean, that's the only way I would do Berserker risk, because Berserkers are not fun. They're useful if you have the right setup for them. Like, I actually had a really good one this time around. And by this time, I mean my previous run this year. You know, my Team non-750 fucking run, where I didn't choose non-750 but got it anyway. I had a good run for that. I had a thief, so I had all the best gear, and I never got back attacks, and I could run from every fight. I had a Berserker who hits like a truck and actually had good gear, plus the Dancing Dagger. I had an Archer/Ranger with Rapid Shot and a bow that crits every other shot. And I had a Samurai and Money to Burn. I mean, honestly, what more do you want? Oh, there he is. Oh, you hit hard. And we're doing this again. But yeah, see that? That's what Stingray looks like. It's like the Corbett, but blue and... well, is that white, really? Off-white, maybe? But yeah, blue and white instead of, you know, the red thing. Cast it and we're done. Okay, I'm fine with that. I just need one cast. I actually freaked out for a second when he tidal waved. I'm like, wait. I need you not to do that, please. Especially now that I know you can do that, I really need you not to do that. Of course, the actual Bard connects. Now the pirate goes full siren on us. Come on, Mighty Guard, just do it once, buddy. Just once. Then we're done. We can all go home. Or you can keep doing that. That works too, because that doesn't kill you. Matter of fact, that one cast a tidal wave just then did all the damage you did to yourself. There we go. Now we're starting to hit with it. Here, you can have an ether. Sometimes that makes it happen. There are certain enemies that specifically says, hey, use an ether on it to get it to do this thing. Usually because they don't have the MP in general, but I was hoping that would trigger it. There we go! That's the fucking pudding right there. That's the good shit. Okay. Oh, and he is the gift that keeps on fucking giving, isn't he? Okay. Let's get this over with. Just don't divide like the squirrel did. Because that would suck a lot. And wouldn't you know it, I actually have enough time left that I can make one run in Odin. We're doing this so that he won't do evil shit to me. Actually, no. In hindsight, I should probably fucking kill him now, just because. Sure, let's let him throw you. Because if he tidal waves once, that's gonna undo all the shit I've just done. See, the thing that sucks is I can't just get the spell and run, I have to kill it. And it's got a lot of hit points. And one tidal wave will undo 2 Bahamut's. That did it. Yeah, now I'm starting to believe that whole 30,000 hit points thing. Whip it and whoop that ass. Oh, I forgot that was a thing that I had Golem up. So yeah, I guess I don't have the time to hit Odin again. So that'll just be the start of next video. There we go. Fucking Mighty Guard. Nice. Alright, I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.